Welcome back everyone. Today I have another video. This time is for Yamato, as we're back from Gen Con, and this deck is actually coming up this week, probably today if the video is coming up on Friday. And I wanted to test it out. I wanted to see if it's good, and I talk about some of the cards that are going to be the most impactful out of the new set, out of the yellow starter deck at least. One of them being the Yamato, the 5 cost, as yellow now has the capability of going first and is not as weak as before. Like now your curve can go from Pudding to Perospero to Yamato into like a 7-drop Big Mom, and then your curve is actually very good going first. And going second, you still have a really good curve of like Cracker into even a Yamato is still really good going first or second, and then into an 8-drop into like it's a good curve either going first or second. So it's definitely a deck that has gotten a lot because of just the addition of the Yamato. Now you also get another 2K counter in the starter deck. So if you want to play 16 2K counters in yellow decks, now it is possible. So that's another addition that is really good. Another card that is low-key very good is the Nakikabura Arrow. However, it's not good in all yellow decks, I think, because it has a restriction that you can only be at 2 life for you to be able to activate 2 or less to activate this card. And sometimes in other versions of yellow decks, you always want to be at a high life total, and then this card is not going to be as useful for you in those kind of decks. This leader, however, wants to be at 2 life or less, so you can activate the leader's ability. And for that reason, I think it's a sensible card to play on this leader, for sure. Another card that you can play, and it's going to probably make some waves, is going to be Odin. And he gains dual attack, so it's a very good card to have there. And if they kill it, you can pitch 1 card and heal yourself 1. So it is always valuable to do that, and it is just a really good card all around. I only tested it as a 2-of. I don't think Yamato, I mean, it could be just fine in Yamato and just play all 4 of this one. But I kind of think like Big Mom is probably just better value overall. But this is how I wanted to test it out, the deck. This is not like a final list. I think the deck performed very well. Her ability to be 6k against red aggressive decks is actually very meaningful. And yeah, I mean, that's the whole reason to play this leader if you're going to play it, right? It is better against aggressive decks. And yeah, let's go see some gameplay and see what I'm talking about. We're going to play against Zoro again, just to see if we actually have a decent deck against this deck. He chose to go second again, thinking that my deck is weak going second, going first, which it definitely isn't. Oh, he didn't play anything. Interesting. Wonder if he has too much removal. But we're just gonna play cards that replace themselves, and then we're gonna try. Ooh, we drew the Thunderbolt again. What is this curse? Actually, I'm not gonna play it because he does have a lot of removal for her. And ooh, I could heal myself because my hand is kind of whack. But I don't mind here. We just attack. Attack, and then develop the Yamato, which is really difficult to deal with, and I assume he's gonna try to deal with my Perospero, but again, that's fine with me. Now these Thunderbolts are gonna be -1s in my hand against this matchup, that's for sure. And but he doesn't have 1-drops in this game here, so it should be fine. The worst card that he can play is Gordon, and then ooh, he does seem to have it though. Ooh, we don't have anything actually. Ooh, that's a godsend here. Let's get rid of these Thunderbolts, which are gonna do nothing this game. I'm definitely gonna combo out of that one. He plays the Marco, which is fine. I don't mind because I'm gonna play Perospero here, and then we're gonna make our leader 6. We're gonna keep up the defense. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Attack for 6. Attack for 7. And then we can actually just play the dual striker here. Oh, he has... Okay, that's fine. Because I can just get another 2k here. I could play the double striker. It's actually very decent here. Prospero is more efficient, but the double striker is molto bueno actually. Next turn I play the Big Mom. He's gonna wanna you know what, let's play the 1-drop first, and then we decide. The 1-drop gets me a blocker, I guess. That really didn't solve any of my issues, so let's play the double striker. Now we punish him for playing that out of the life. I mean, mind you, he can still have another one, but I'm forcing that out of him, rather. Okay, so he does have another one, which is fine. I don't really mind. I'm gonna play the Big Mom, attacking for 6. And this turn, he's not gonna deal me damage. Oh. Sure, that makes sense. Sure, you got him. Do you also have the Fire Fist? Because you're kind of gonna need it. This affects leaders too, right? Yeah, leader. Leader or character. Okay. He's attacking for 8. He doesn't know about the new card, which perfectly counters out of this. Now we're gonna play Big Mom. Although we could play the Odin, because that one is double strike. Actually very decent. Wait. We have a double strike here. Hold on a second. Okay. Now we play Big Mom. Do you want to put yourself to 0? I'll take it. Because then you still have to, you still have to go for a game, and that's not that easy. I'm going to attack for 6. Let him go. I probably just have to take the first damage. Because my leader will be active after that, so it's probably just a good idea. But if he's gonna attack me for 5, then I don't have to, because I don't have to give him free damage here, right? He's gonna deal me a damage here with one of these two for sure, so I don't have to make it easier for him. Oh, yeah, that's fine. I am okay with this. And you deal with the Big Mom is the bigger question here. Has a lot of cards in hand though. Sure, I'll take it. Oh, that's a Big Mom. But the Big Mom is actually not good in this spot because he doesn't have any life. I kind of would like to see a Karakuri here. But it doesn't matter, like he still has to deal with the Big Mom here. He has a blocker. Okay. And then the Dan, which can give him like a 1k. Should be fine. I can play a blocker and I can play the Prospero. Let's attack for 9. Play around the one-off. The one-off Radical Beam. Does he use the leader ability? I mean the Marcos ability? Oh, in that case we're going in, right? I mean, I could leave 3 up for a blocker. It's probably just fine, just in case. Probably has enough counter here, to be fair, yeah. So I just leave 3 up for the blocker, and I still am a 6k leader, so it's gonna be hard for him to push. Let's take that one, because that one is it's free to take basically. As he still needs to get through a blocker, and he still needs to attack with the small creatures first. So it is fine to take this one. I don't have to out-combo that one. The other creatures are easier to out-combo. Now we can just block that one. And then he has to commit energy to attack with these cards, which I don't think is what he wanted to do. And I can do the same play that I did last turn, but now he doesn't have the radical point, the radical beam. Otama, however. But what? Otama double thing? Okay. That's attacking my leader basically. No blocker. A 2 and a 2. And then we have Karakuri just in case, but we're gonna attack for 9 first, because we can attack with Putin if he blocks out of this one. And then yeah, we just attack with everything else. It doesn't matter how many he uses here. We're just gonna be able to attack for game. As I was saying, this is an okay leader against Zoro. I don't think my opponent did any misplays on this game, and I think I was still very ahead on this matchup, just because of the leader ability. It's just like a Whitebeard that doesn't have to take their own life. It's very good, and the 1 energy counters are very amazing. Like all the counters are alive. All the 1 energy counters, it just helps, right? Okay, I would like to go first, because this deck kind of would just want to go first. And this is a good hand, actually. So let's play this one. Let's get the Cracker, because it's the only card that I can actually play. And we're going to have Linlin on curve, which is actually very strong. I don't know how they build their own deck, but it should be fine either way. I think the biggest well, we cannot play the 10-drop Big Mom, so the biggest card in this matchup is gonna be the 8-drop, I think. But even then, I think the Yamato Ficos is still going to be really good. And then I'm going to attack for 5, see if we hit something out of life. Which really doesn't matter if we do. But yeah, you're supposed to probably just take every damage here. No trigger. That one is kind of bad on that end. Now the Thunderbolt help us get to 4, but I will attack with this one. Attack for 6. If he double strikes me, that's fine. I don't mind. But I don't want him to attack the Perospero, so I'm gonna wait 1 more turn here. He should have taken the life if he wanted this active, but I mean, it doesn't matter to me really. The 8-drop is going to be good. Now we have double strike if we wanted to. But he's setting up for like a double strike turn. This doesn't really do anything. Not until you have 2 life. I guess you can crit your life here. Okay, well, attack for 5. If it's just gonna take 3 damage, that's fine with me. Okay, well, I don't have to do anything else here. He can double strike me once. And, well, he can attack me for double strike on one. Oh, actually, that's pretty good on my opponent's end. But yeah, I mean, I'll combo out of that one. Take the double strike here. Resolve. And then I just have to combo out of these two. Here. I can just heal one life next turn for what it's worth. So if he goes all in on this one, I can just heal it. Ideally, I don't have to take this damage, but I don't know what's gonna happen here. I've been drawing my Thunderbolts twice, and a lot, and I only play 2. Kind of troll. But it should be fine, I guess. He didn't develop anything else, so I don't think it's that big of a deal. Sure, I'll take it. Let's do this one here. Oh wait, I have to. That's kind of weird. Okay, it should be fine now. Because our opponent kind of let us have it here. By letting everything die. We just get to keep this untapped, and then we get to play the Karakuri. That's fine. I'm okay with this. Still play healing with the Karakuri. And if he plays his own Karakuri, he's gonna heal me again. So I am okay with this. And then we have the double striker here, so he needs to keep up energy for that. And then after that, we can just try to go for a game. If he plays a blocker, we can do Thunderbolts, but I don't think that's gonna be the factor here. Okay, he's gonna heal us, I guess. Hopefully. That will be really good for us. Okay, so he does heal us. And then we get to do it back to him, but now this turn is gonna be actually very, very good for us. Then we're gonna heal this one to the bottom of the life. Then we're gonna attack for 7. He is 6, however. Have to remember. Oh no, he's not 6 because he's at more life. So you can play around that. I didn't even think about it. And then if he doesn't take this one, then I'll attack. Woo! If he doesn't take this one, I'll attack with Prospero, and then I'll attack with Yamato. Although I kind of don't want to. Kind of want to keep up this one. Now he has to decide if he wants to take a double strike. He does. Okay. Well, since I don't have too much counter power, I am just gonna keep up the arrow. And then attack with the 8. And then if he plays an 8-drop, he's gonna have to play the 8-drop in our life. And then we should be fine that way. I'll take the Big Mom play here. As if he does, then I probably just get to heal 1 for free. That's fine with me, because then if he attacks me, I get to take the Lingling as a life, and then I get to play an next turn, and I'm gonna be really good here. And I kind of want to save this one just in case. But it should be fine either way. This one does plus minus 3k. I don't think it's a way he can go through my life here. We have the control of the board. We have 2 A-drops, so that's very good for us. I will take the Linlin if he lets me. These cards are kind of useless now that I think about him. Oh, he's not gonna do Yamato. Interesting. Yeah, that's what I thought. He's kind of... Oh. He's gonna heal himself twice? I can see him healing once. I don't think I need the Cracker anymore. I think it's fine. Yeah, I think this one is just gonna heal me. Yeah, himself. That's what I thought. And yeah, that's okay with me. Then I get to play the Odin for double strike in the future. This one definitely just gonna have to go here. And then I'll attack for 8. And he's gonna have to defend all of this. And then we have the Thunderbolt for the blocker, if anything. That's fine. He can just block this. I don't care. If my opponent's hand is anything like mine, he has a bunch of bricks. But it should be fine either way. Oh, he does seem to have a lot of bricks. Now we're going to play the Odin, just trying to keep up the pressure. Because I know that's what's going to win the game. And whatever he heals, I can just double strike him for game. And I can always, on KO, just heal. Which is very nice. What is he trying to play? An Odin? Wait, does this matter? I don't think it does. But I don't have to. I don't have to take it. That's why I kept up the energy. So I don't have to take that damage. Oh, okay. It actually did matter. He might be able to actually try to go for game. If he has another one of these ones, he could. Yeah, no, he just lost here. That's a card that I could play in this deck, but I don't think is that necessary. I think the early game is already like hectic enough. Okay, and we're gonna get Zoro, and we chose to go first. We have a good opening here with our Pudding, and I think I'm gonna get Perospero, as it's gonna be our turn 3 and our turn 4 play. I mean 5 energy play. So yeah, I think is very good for this matchup. It's definitely what I want to be doing. And this leader has the advantage of actually playing around the like a lot of creatures, because it has the +1. So this is something that I actually kind of want to see. The kind of matchup that I want to see. Although they're gonna hit me for big numbers at the end of the game, but I do have an arrow here, so I shouldn't even be worried about that. But it's still gonna be very difficult for them, even if they have a whiteboard, because I could just use the whitebeard strategy where they, like, I don't have to worry about the cards they play. I just have to worry about the hold on. Just play attack with this one. He's gonna destroy my Perospero, but I can get to replace it for free. And if I can tap out next turn for her, I'm gonna be in a good spot. And then depending on what I can do next turn, he's probably gonna be able to do the Fire Fist, which is fine. Okay, he just does Marco, but Marco, oh yeah, Marco's his best card for sure. And he's gonna hit me for like big numbers, which, I mean, that's okay. It just forces me to take a life, or he's gonna go after the Perospero maybe. Now I'm a little bit scared of tapping out and not play the Lingling here? Okay, that's fine. I can take not Yamato. Oh, actually, don't take any. So that's the disadvantage of playing the these cards too. But I'm definitely just gonna play Lingling now because he's gonna have to pressure me next turn, and then I can ignore him for the rest of the game. And he's probably gonna just take a life, which is very good for me. And I don't have to do any more damage here. He's gonna attack me with his board, or he's gonna do Gordon plus Jet Pistol and then destroy my board. But then that should be fine because I can just play a Cracker and finish the game. And again, I have a white, like the white board doesn't matter. It's not gonna matter as much. Well, I have to combo out of the 5Ks if possible. Okay, so he does have the removal for everything here. So I just have to survive. Oh, just for the Big Mom? Oh, that's fine. That's very good for me. Because then he's not doing anything here. Sure, I'll take that one. Well, I actually should have comboed that one. Because he still does. He has these two. And then I just have to combo the leader. I can send the Marco back to the deck, and he has to attack with these ones. So I think I have a good spot here. I'm in a good spot here. I don't think he's going to defend the Boogie. Oh, but please be my guest. Then send this one to the bottom. Then let him go. He has only these attackers, but now I'm at 6k leader, so I can defend easily, easier, rather. And then I just need to finish the game here. I don't know if he knows my leader is plus 1k now. He doesn't. He does not know the way. It is an annoying leader now. Oh, I'll take this. I don't think I'm gonna be able to play another one of those. So I'm fine with this result. If he's gonna attack me for 7, I can out-combo. He has to deal me the damage here. Attack me for 8, that's fine. And then attack me for 6. I get to combo this one. Now I get to send everything back to his deck. Ooh, I can heal now. It's actually much better. Well, we'll see actually. If he lets this one die, then... Okay, my opponent is trolling a little bit. But I'll take it. Don't worry. I will take it. I will play this one and heal myself. Why not? Well, I am at it. Heal to the top, to the bottom, I mean. Because I know what that one is going to be. And then we have 2 blockers, so we can actually block the Boogie. And ideally, I don't have to take this 2 damage. But we can go to 1 and we still have the blockers. And the only card that I would be afraid of would be the Luffy. Let's use it. Yeah, because it's better to play around the Luffy. The Luffy is the only card that scares me a little bit. And that card just plays around the Luffy. No blocker, but I can just combo out of that one. And then here I can just attack the leader. And then over the course of 2 turns, I'm gonna win. Yeah, let's play the Hiroshishi, because Hirohishi, or whatever her name is. And yeah, let's just develop law attackers, so we don't have to Shirahoshi, I'm sorry. So we don't lack attackers to go for game. Even if it's a 0-cost card, it might be very useful here. And then the leader is still at 6k, so it's very good for this matchup. My opponent trolled a little bit with the Radical Beam, but I don't think he could have done anything that could have really put me in a precarious spot, because I had the heal out of life either way, and I was gonna be able to heal the last turn for sure. So it's one of the advantages. Like, this deck does actually very decent against Zoro. This card is one of the reasons why. And we can take this one if we want to. It's not let even that big. Oh no, this one is not. We're not taking that one. That is for sure. And then this one is Wisdom, so we can attack the Bogey if we want to. But he's playing the Gordon, which is fine because that's -1 card in hand. And if he's gonna try to attack the Karakuri, I might be able to save it, depending on how many cards he keeps up. But if he goes all in, I can just, well, sure, he's gonna kill it, but then he's completely tapped out, and I can just go for game next turn. Which seems to be the case. That's what he seems. Oh, okay. He does Fire Fist, which again, it's fine. Now 5k doesn't even attack my leader, which is again, that's one of the perks of playing this leader, right? In a heavy Zoro format, it's actually gonna be very, very nice. And here I don't even have to think too much, because yeah, I can go 5 a leader if he out combos. Then I can go 5 with this one. He has to take it, and I know the last card in hand will be Marco, and I can just go for game with the leader. So I'm a guarantee go for game here. Okay, and we're gonna choose to go first, and this hand is amazing. I'm gonna keep it. Draw. The only card that worries me a little bit would be Thunderbolt. I think I need something like another Prospero. No, I'm good on threats. I think the 2k would be a bit better here. Then let him go. And the nice thing here is that I could take the early attacks, although he's gonna try to burn the last 2 lives. So I'm not entirely sure that's gonna be that amazing, but we do play a lot of the A-drops, more than our opponents, I think, I would say. And the 10-drop is going to be a huge difference here, but we're going to try to put a lot of damage into our opponents, and a lot of pressure here going on. Especially if we hit some triggers out of life, will be amazing, which our opponent seems to have done. But it's fine because we can take the early hits very well. No trigger. This doesn't actually have any triggers. Yeah, we can play the Brulette. I don't have to spend any energy playing it. Then I'll attack with Yamato for 5. See if he wants to give me his whole hand trying to protect it, which I would be okay with. I'm okay with that. Oh, he still let it die. Okay. Well, the Yamato does make a difference, though it does die to Thunderbolt. But he will have to sacrifice 1 life to do that, which again I'm kind of okay with. If he does a Cracker, which Cracker doesn't have actually any boost, so he's not gonna double strike me. I do want to protect my Prospero because it's gonna do a lot of damage here. Oh, but a 5. Now let's think on what I'm gonna do next turn. I'm gonna do Thunderbolt plus Yamato, I think. I mean plus Cracker. Probably what I'm gonna end up doing. So I do want to save my card here. so I can have my leader active from next turn. Doesn't matter. We're gonna try to be aggressive either way. I don't think we get to play this 7 because I mean I don't think it's gonna attack. Maybe I should let it die so I can get like a 7 drop that I can play. I mean this one is easy. I mean I should just let it die. I think it's probably better. Now we have a Perospero that we can play here, which is actually very good because we can attack for big numbers and hit with the Perospero. I wonder if I should just take it. Yeah, I'll just take it. I don't want to use the Thunderbolts, really. My only 2 cards here are the Thunderbolts, but it's not even that amazing. I'm going to attack for 7 here. If he combos out of that one, that's fine. I don't see any problems here. Yeah, exactly. I'm just going to attack for 5. The Putins are distractions, so I'm not going to attack them. Let's just play the Double Striker on this one, because both are going to do damage. And if he wants to give me the Cracker back into my hand, that's fine. He's probably just going to send the Yamato back to life. But here I'm going to be able to probably Double Strike him. Or he's just going to put the Cracker back into my life. Whichever is fine. Yeah, he's just going to put something back into my life. Definitely just combo with the Yamato. And then this one is definitely going to my life, that's for sure. That I can assure you is going to happen. Because I don't think he wants me to force him to take a life. Yeah, exactly, that's what I thought. But it's fine because I'm going to attack with on 7 on everything here. Even with the Putin, I think. As I don't have any other play either way. And this one is going to block this one. I just need like an extra card that I can defend with. Would be really good here. But at least we know the Cracker is the last life. It's not that amazing because they're probably going to try to burn it with the Big Mom, but it's fine. I think we can get away with this. Okay, we really don't have much here, but we're gonna attack for 7s. We're gonna attack with this one first, because if he wants to Thunderbolt the Perospero, well, at least we get something back. I shouldn't have used the energy here, but it doesn't matter. Oh, that's fine. You can Thunderbolt that. Attack for 7. Attack for 7. We'll definitely just use the tempo to our advantage here. Oh, we'll definitely just Thunderbolt the blocker now. Let's play the Sanji. That's probably just fine. I don't think he can kill me through the 2Ks and the blocker. So I just want to be proactive here. If he plays the 10 drop, then I'm just going to block this one, block these 2, and then trying to go for game next turn. So yeah, I mean, if he goes carelessly here, I'm just going to be able to just go for game. Or attempt to go for game at least. I have 2 more turns to actually go for game. Well, I don't have to block that one now. So he's going to play the 10 drop, which is okay because it's still going to have the blocker here. And then let's attack with Sanji first. Well, it doesn't matter. Attack 7-7-7-7. And we're gonna keep the Thunderbolt just in case he has a blocker on top. The Big Mom is definitely like a mirror breaker for sure. But we should be able to do fine here. Alright, can we go for game? Let me double check here. If I go 6, does he have? Let's see if we can go 6, I can get away with it. If he combos out of that one, then we KO the board. And then we wait another turn. Okay. That sucks. Well, I think I'm kind of priced into trying to go for game. He has the blocker at the end, eh? I think my only option here to survive is to win the game is to use the Thunderbolt, so attacking for 5 is my only chance here, and that he doesn't have any counter power. Incredible. I kind of read that way. I kind of read that was gonna happen, but I didn't think it was actually gonna work. But yeah, I mean, this deck is full of bricks, so you can actually assume that's gonna happen. He had a lot of triggers out of life. That was what made this matchup really difficult. I had only the Brulette, and he just had like a bunch of them on life. So it did make the matchup a lot more difficult than it should have been. Sometimes they don't have any counters, that's for sure. He was kind of like, yeah, I mean, it is what it is, right? I'm just gonna post it. I think it was a good matchup that I played to my outs, and my outs were literally attacking for 5k. Okay, and for final thoughts on the deck, I don't know if he's gonna replace the already established decks on the format for yellow, but I think it does have, if the format keeps being Zoro, I think this might be one of your best options to just try to give you a chance and combat Zoro, as it is not terrible against it, and it has some decent plays, and now it has better tools to deal with what they're trying to do to you. And you have a better curve, you have better options, and then you're gonna be in a much better spot playing this deck against yellow. You're actually reducing the amount of no counter cards in your deck, and that's very good in general for this deck, right? A card that I didn't know if it was good or not was Thunderbolt. I don't know if this is the deck for Thunderbolt, because you cannot really stack it in your deck, or you cannot like look at the top of your life and see if it's there. It's a card that is kind of just has to be Saki. So I'm not sure I would play it, but it is an option that you can always have in yellow decks, right? But with that being said, thank you all for watching, and have a good day.